it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com. I've got a brilliant one for you. I'm going to be showing you how to use the dehydrate setting on the Ninja Speedi to produce some delicious banana chips.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or a hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
Have you done banana chips yet using an air fryer? They are absolutely delicious. I've done them on quite a few of the different air fryers now with the dehydrate. I think one of the ones I used the most was the Ninja Speedi because I could get the stackable insert and then be able to do 6 rounds of banana chips at once. But I just wanted to show you, for those of you that haven't used the Speedi dehydrate, how you can just do a small batch of banana chips using this type of air fryer. So what do you need, you may be wondering? Well, it's really simple. What you need is a banana, some lemon juice. That's the lemon juice bottle I was using. I just wanted to show you, so you don't need that now. So it's about half a cup of lemon juice, and then a mandolin or something where you can slice really thin with, and of course your Ninja Speedi. And we're going to do it in top position. So let me show you first how that works. If you're not familiar with our videos, we've got quite a lot on the Ninja Speedi, so do have a look there. And we've also got an A to Z index of all our kitchen gadget videos that you can find over at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, so do check those out. And then Ninja Speedi, I'm just going to turn it around so you've got a brilliant viewpoint of it. And how you want it is just how you see it, like there. So it's in top position, so then the banana chips can rest on there. And I'm always amazed by how quick the dehydrate actually is on the Speedi, and so will you when you see how long they actually take us to make. So me and mandolins don't get on very well because I'm as blind as a bat and I'm the one that's always covered in cuts and bruises from really stupid things. Just on Monday, I was in M&S and I managed to drop an entire 4 pints of milk all over the floor, and they had to go and get the mop and bucket out. So trust me, you don't want me near a mandolin. So I'm going to pass you on to the lovely Dom, and he's going to show you slicing a banana with a mandolin, and then he's going to add the lemon juice, because it's important that you have the lemon juice on the bananas, because otherwise you'll have horrible brown ones. And then we can get them loaded into the Ninja Speedi and get dehydrating. So let's get that banana on, shall we? Out of all of them, banana chips is my favourite. So grab your banana, make sure you've got a firm grip to it, because you don't want it sliding about too much, because it's one of those, isn't it, where you don't want to damage yourself on the mandolin. So then you can have a look underneath and you can see them coming through and get rid of any bits that are stuck to your bananas. And then just do it nice and slowly, because you don't want to lose your fingers. I know a lot of people are afraid of these, but of course you can slice it thinly yourself, but if the slices end up too thick, it'll just take longer on dehydrate. Then because they are thin slices, it always surprises me by how many you get off one banana. I know one banana, and it's not really a large banana, just doesn't seem like a lot, but it does actually make quite a bit. And then also note that you want a firm banana, so avoid the ones that have gone a bit funny coloured and that are better suited for banana bread, because You don't want them slimy, you want them so that you've got a firm grip on them because you don't want to cut yourself. And then you can see all the banana slices it has created. So now the next step is to grab your lemon juice and you're soaking them in the lemon juice to stop them from going brown. And then you can fit quite a few in. Also note, this recipe and many more dehydrate recipes can be found in the complete multi-cooker cookbook. It's our cookbook that's aimed at people that have a Ninja Speedi, Ninja Foodie, Instant Pot and air fryer and such like. So once you've given them a mix, then we can get the Speedi back out and we can start loading them up. So then you should have enough from this size of banana just to cover the top of your crisp plate. You can also spray your crisp plate first if you want to, because they do stick a bit, but we just find it easier just to get a spatula in and to get them off that way. But it's just totally up to you whether or not you want to add some oil as well. And then just keep adding them until you have covered the top of your Ninja Speedi crisp plate. But remember to be nice and gentle because they've been in lemon juice, they will break easily. So it's just a job of patience. And then you'll find the odd bit that has broken up that you're just not going to use. And that's why you do a full medium banana, because then you get a good quantity out of one. So didn't Dom do a lovely job there? I'm just afraid of those mandolins. So have a look at this now. This is your banana slices. They're ready to go on, and we're going to start with 3 hours on dehydrate. So let me pop the lid down and we can set the time and temp. So you want to turn it on and you are looking for the dehydrate setting. So you have grill, air fry, bake, and then you have dehydrate. You're looking for a temperature of 60, and then you can choose your time, and you're looking for 3 hours, and then press start. Whilst we're cooking, let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food? So, the dehydrated bananas are finished, and you could officially say you have now made banana chips using the Ninja Speedi. I mean, isn't that marvellous? And let me show you some of them. Don't they look amazing? Oh, they just turn out so well as well. I mean, look at those. Don't they look great? And that's how much you will get from one banana. So it's not a bad portion size, really. Or we can go all TV show on you and say those golden words, shall we? These are some we made earlier. So that's what a full portion looks like in another bowl. So you can get the idea of how many it makes for you. So look at that. Are you fancying dehydrating some banana in the Ninja Speedi? Because really, it's great. And then of course, if you have got an air fryer with the dehydrate button, you don't have to have the Ninja Speedi to do these. When we did them for the complete multi-cooker cookbook, we actually used our big flex drawer, which opens up, which is like 2 dual drawers that open up so that we could do a big portion of them. We've also done them in our Ninja Foodie 9-in-1 and stacked a big quantity of them. So if you've got a dehydrate button, then why not give them a go? Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos. So you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.